Hello again. Welcome back to Flint Hills Briar. I'm Gareth. Again, actually coming at you from the Flint Hills of Kansas. I'm out camping. It's my April camp out, end of April. It's probably going to be the last time I go camping before next fall, I imagine. Because in May, I'm going to gonna have to focus on getting ready for the Unbound 100 bike race, even though I'm not racing. just wanting to finish it and hopefully finish it. My goal is to finish it fast enough that I could actually see the 200 elite men's finish, see who wins the race, the 200, the main event. But I'm not sure that'll happen or not. But anyway, gonna be doing more bike riding in May. Done quite a bit in April, but figured I would take kind of a break from that and come out and enjoy a camp out. It's kind of a tale of two campsites, best of times and kind of the sort of close to the worst of the times. Unfortunately, I just feel like I have a lot of stuff I want to say. Rolling on with the Codger challenge, less than a week to go. I'm having some my Velveteen Gun Dog in my, can't ever really see it, LL Bean bent billiard. I'm even wearing my LL Bean Maine hunting shoe boots. It rained out here last night. I came out this afternoon. Got out a little bit earlier than I usually would, but kind of thought it might be a bit sloppy, so I brought the bean boots. In a way, I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't be camping right now because my found out yesterday morning that on Wednesday evening, like I think it was close to 5 o'clock out in Colorado, Thornton, a little suburb north of Denver. My wife's aunt was driving with her grandson. I assume that they're the only two in the vehicle, and they were hit by a guy that was fleeing the police. Apparently, they got hit when he was going, or apparently this guy fleeing the police was going like 90. And it sounds like they may have actually called off the pursuit shortly before the accident happened because they had turned off their lights, the police officer, sheriff's deputy, whoever had. And anyway, this guy hit some vehicles at an intersection, one of which is my wife's aunt and her grandson. And I don't know if the guy that was doing the fleeing died. I'm not sure I feel too sad about that. He took that upon himself, and as far as I'm concerned, these high-speed chase people are committing just numerous instances of attempted murder, as far as I'm concerned. The amount of risk they put people at, and sure enough, like this happens, and people get hurt. Anyway, I don't know how the other people fared, but Alicia's aunt and her grandson are in the hospital, at least as of yesterday morning. She said that they're in the ICU. Ty, the grandson, my information's a bit limited. Apparently he had to have part of his large intestine taken out, which kind of surprises me because usually when things have to be taken out because of a trauma, it's more stuff like your spleen taken out because it's bleeding, or they have to fix like a liver laceration, stuff like that. I'm not sure I've ever quite heard of somebody's colon becoming so damaged that it has to have part of it removed. But and Alicia's aunt has just multiple broken bones. Like a lot of her ribs on one side are broken. a lot of other things here and there broken, and some hematomas and stuff. And I think they did a exploratory surgery on her yesterday afternoon, early evening, something like that, trying to see if they couldn't figure out. Uh, I don't know if they were sure if she was bleeding internally, but they thought she may have been, and they were trying to figure that out. Um, so I heard today that Alicia drove out with another one of her aunts. They left yesterday. And she said that they got Aunt Lainey up. I'm sure they had to pretty much pick her up. They actually got her up on her feet. Apparently, she was in a lot of pain. So I take that as very good news. In that I kind of figured maybe she was like on a ventilator and sedated and all that sort of stuff. So apparently, that's not the case. That's good. Her lungs sound like they got really bashed up. So, um, pneumonia and stuff like that is probably a significant concern. Um, Apparently her lungs, I think she had a teeny bit of pneumothorax, I believe. Minor amount of dropped lungness. But anyway, Ty, if he's not autistic, he's something along those lines, and he doesn't quite understand things the way most people do. And I don't know. He's probably he's at least 18 now. He might be 19, 20 at this point. But I think he's having a hard time dealing with just not understanding all that has transpired and the surgery he underwent and that sort of thing. I don't know if I'm leaving anything out. Sounds like, at least right now, it sounds like things could be worse, but things are pretty bad. So, yeah, they could definitely use some prayers. No doubt about that. All the people involved. Yeah, I kind of feel almost wrong coming out camping, but Alicia's in Denver. I don't know. I've been praying. I think that's really all I can do right now, anyway. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna enjoy the weekend for what it is, and anyway, yeah, not really the best of times. Yeah, where do you go from there? But yeah, a few more days of the Codger challenge. I am glad. I've been enjoying my blend. This Velveteen Gun Dog a good bit. Definitely glad I abandoned my first blend attempt that I started trying out before the challenge started. That Roanoke. Roanoke, I think I called it Roanoke. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I like this a lot better. Definitely like this a lot better. This time of year, it just to me it seems like it's burley blend season. I love to have some burley morning pipe. London Burley Delight, something like that. Just seems to fit the warmer season, I guess. Whereas Latakia blends, not so much. It's not even that. I mean, it's warming up. Like right now, it's not that warm here. It's like in the 50s. The mosquitoes are actually. I did not expect to run into mosquitoes out here, but there's a few of them buzzing around. Didn't bring a head net. Didn't bring any mosquito repellent. I really hate mosquito repellent. I pretty much refuse to use DEET just because it destroys stuff, damages gear, melts plastics, takes waterproofing off stuff, that sort of thing. There's other non-DEET ones that I'll use if I have to, but I really hate mosquito repellent. Hate spraying that stuff. Definitely hate spraying it on myself. Don't really like spraying on my clothing either, for that matter. But didn't bring anything. Unfortunately, they're not. They're less of a problem now. I mean, I haven't had one come after me sitting here so far as I've been talking, so that's good. Permethrin, though, spray, that's a different story for ticks. I put that stuff in my pants and clothing. You let it dry. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't ruin anything either. You do have to keep it away from your cats, though, at least in liquid form. It's very bad for cats. But it works great against ticks. And I think it's supposed to repel mosquitoes too. Like if they land on your clothing, they probably won't stay on there. But yeah, I'm just at my quiet campsite, enjoying a pipe, enjoying a bit of bourbon. I actually got some Evan Williams. Which I wasn't ever sure if it was all that great or not, but at that Flint Hills bike ride 2 weeks ago, with only like a couple miles to go to the end, I think I may have mentioned this in another video. There's a little reroute because of a grass fire, like a field that was being burnt off or something in that area. And they were handing out, the people at the little redirect spot, they were handing out bourbon shots. It was Evan Williams, probably because it was cheap, and bacon. And I had a couple of the Evan Williams shots, little cupfuls, and it actually tasted quite good to me. So I thought, hey, I mean, maybe I'm missing something here, right? I need to get some more of this and try it and see how I like it. I mean, shoot, I don't give a crap how much bourbon costs as long as it tastes good, has a decent flavor, and it's smooth. And I have to say, the stuff really is not bad. It's decently smooth, has a decent flavor. So, hey, I enjoy my Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and Maker's Mark on occasion. I actually drink a fair bit of when I'm drinking bourbon, I'll drink Wild Turkey 101, which I think this is probably smoother than that. The Wild Turkey 101 is not bad. It really isn't bad at all. That's why I buy it. But yeah, anyway, I should probably wrap this up. I can record more tomorrow. It's getting, I think in less than an hour the sun's going to be gone. It's just kind of an overcast day. Really, I get my fire going. Yeah, I'm out here early enough this time that actually I'm going to light a fire on day one. Usually I get out so late I don't bother. But I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I got the dining fly set up. Got my hammock set up under the usual fly. So I'm ready if it rains. I think it's probably going to rain Sunday morning when I'm packing up and getting out of here. But anyway, that's what's going on now. Some good things that I'm out here. Some bad things. Family out in Colorado. But fortunately, sounds like as of right now, things could be worse. So I'm glad that things are at least that good, because it's not a good situation, obviously. But anyway, I'll see you later. Probably see you tomorrow. I'm Gareth with Mountain Coffee Outdoors. Why do I always do that? I'm Gareth with Flint Hills Briar. I'll see you next time.